This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. NBA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Broomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Sun Devils will kick it away and start us off. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. They're going to run it here. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down on the opening possession. The quarterback looks to his right. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Burns. It's a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down.
Here we go.
And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Sure hands. It's Gilliam.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his target. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Burns. Quick throw over the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Ducks will line up now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Put it in right now, boys.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Burns. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country, and you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they got fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Eludes a tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. They keep them guessing with a run. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They get the center to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
He needed the tight end for a completion. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't quite get there. Defense forces him out at the 2.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, you go to all reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Dropping back, it's Burns. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Sun Devils move into the red zone. Second down, looking to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, pass caught. Touchdown, Arizona State. They connect for 6. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage that they're tackling at the 11-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And here's the handoff. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Dropping back, it's Burns. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Takes him to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And looking for a big play here. It is incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game.
Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. To throw, it's Burns. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The defense with more pre-snap movement. QB keeper all the way. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. With the RPO caught to the right. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. No way to run up the middle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Inside give now from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's got it in the open. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, ASU. They are pouring it on now.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Burns. Off target and incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball for 31. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Pulls it in. It's Gillian. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 in the first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Burns. The receiver grabs it. He has a path to the end zone. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. The Ducks line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. He's looking to throw. On the move now. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Now you talk about making a play. He gets the pick, and he almost has the speed to take it all the way back. But that's great awareness and speed to track him down and prevent giving 2 points back the other way. Huge momentum swing right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught quickly. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Back to throw. It's Burns. It's caught.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Spencer. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Gilliam. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. Looking for his back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Burns. Makes the grab. It's Mayava. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. They finally tackle him down at the one. That catch and run.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Empty backfield now as they go for two. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He fires downfield. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Gilliam.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Handoff from the shotgun. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Burns. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. Tight end goes in motion. 1st and goal, handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. When they bounced, looking for a man deep down the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Breaking tackles and going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Grinding away with the running game. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking right, this one caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Good throw, catch made. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team, intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game, and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Their last chance here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. On the run, it's Jordan. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here the quarterback just takes a knee.